Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read Chapter 8 of High Five Mallory. It's called Pajama Problems. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they can watch me read as well. Other than that, let's begin. Pajama Problems. I'm not keeping a diary, at least not right now. But if I did, here's what I'd write about my day. Dear Diary, today was pajama day at school. I didn't think it would be a big deal. You just show up wearing pajamas, right? Wrong. That's what I did, and what most of the kids at Fern Falls Elementary did too. But it's not what Marianne and Zoe did. They showed up wearing the same pajamas. They both had on blue tie-dyed pajamas. Marianne and Zoe, who match. When I asked Marianne if she wanted to wear matching pajamas, she never even responded. She made it pretty clear lately that she wants Zoe to be her new best friend. I can't say I was surprised when I saw them wearing the same pajamas. But what did surprise me were the pajamas they were wearing. I never even knew Marianne had those pajamas. She and Zoe must have bought them together, which meant they must have planned to match on pajama day. The day I went to Marianne's house to get ready for school, she said matching was babyish, but it seems like she only meant matching with me was babyish. During the break between homeroom and language arts, I went up to Marianne. New pajamas? I asked. Yeah, said Marianne. Did you and Zoe plan to match? I asked. It was a total coincidence, said Marianne. Then the bell rang, so I had to sit down. But I felt worse than I had before. It was really hard for me to believe that it was a coincidence. Writing that makes it sound like I thought Marianne was lying. I don't like writing that I thought someone was lying to me, especially when that person I'm talking about is supposed to be my best friend. So I'll say this. I wasn't convinced that she was telling the truth, and it bothered me a lot. It was bad enough that she didn't want to wear matching pajamas with me, but it was even worse that she hadn't been honest with me about it. In language arts, Miss Thompson told us that we could use class time to work with our partners on our book reports. As you and your partner discuss your book, try to identify the problem that the main character in the book is having, said Miss Thompson. But as I sat down to work with Devin, I watched Marianne and Zoe sit down to work on their book report. I wasn't thinking about the problem Stanley Yelnats was having in holes. I was thinking about the problem I was having at Fern Falls Elementary. I've tried to ignore the problem with Marianne. I've tried to pretend like my feelings aren't hurt. But I can't just keep ignoring or pretending. Devin waved his hands in front of my face like he was trying to get my attention. I know you're thinking about something, and it's not holes, said Devin. You're right, I admitted. I hadn't planned to tell him what happened, but he looked like he could tell I needed someone to talk to. I lowered my voice to a whisper and told Marianne and I have always been best friends, but now it seems like she wants to be best friends with Zoe. I told him about some of the stuff she has done lately, including the fact that I asked if she ever wanted to wear matching pajamas today, and she never even answered, and then showed up wearing the same pajamas as Zoe. I told him that she said it was a coincidence, but I didn't think it was. I told him how Max broke up with Winnie and is going out with Sam, and now Winnie is mad at Max, which makes Marianne mad at me. Devin listened patiently while I told him everything. Wow, he said when I was done. That's more complicated than the plot of Holes. That made me smile. It wasn't actually true because a lot of crazy stuff happens in that book. But it was funny, and I could tell he was trying to make me feel better. It is kind of complicated, I said. And dumb, said Devin. Marianne doesn't have a reason to be mad at you. Max can go out with whoever he wants to go out with. Hearing Devin say that made me realize he was right. Even though I had kind of agreed with Marianne when she texted me that it was wrong of Max to start going out with Sam right after he broke up with Winnie, Marianne shouldn't be mad at me for that. I get that, I said to Devin, but Marianne doesn't seem to. Explain it to her, said Devin. Tell her how you feel. You're right, I said. I've been thinking about doing that. I've just had to decide what to say. Just say what's on your mind. Then Devin says something that surprised me. I'm the youngest of 5 boys. If I don't speak up when I have something to say, no one would know what I want. I'm not even sure anyone would know that I'm alive. I thought about what he'd told me. I just have one older brother. It has its good moments, but it can be hard too. Having 4 older brothers must be tough sometimes, I said. Devin nodded. It can be. Then I looked at Devin. He has a head full of bright curly hair. But it would be pretty hard not to know you're alive, I said. I guess Devin knew exactly what I was talking about. He laughed and then said, all of my brothers have the same hair as I do. I tried to picture Devin and his brothers. Picturing them was easy. I hope talking to Marianne will be easy too. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read T is for Terrible. Bye everyone.